Welcome back everyone to ESO. Last time we left off, we had helped out some book merchants, and now we're going to continue our travel at the moment. Permit of trade, okay. Rightful bearers of this permit of trade, merchants Hamrzan, Turfia, and Joria, are recognized as a partnership and are authorized to establish a place of business for the express purposes of buying and selling books and related items in the city of Orsinium. In exchange for permission to buy and sell as authorized agents of trade in Orsinium, the merchants named above agree to abide by all laws governing trade within the city limits, pay all fees and taxes in a timely manner, and to repair and maintain the premises provided as part of this agreement in a reasonable fashion. The King's Council of Trade grants the partnership a non-exclusive, non-transfer license for the tenure of 1 year to take full advantage of the rights and privileges described above. The partnership cannot use the license or premises for purposes other than as specified in this agreement. Any failure or delay to exercise any right of privilege hereunder, or to pay any and all fees and taxes could result in the premature termination of this agreement. This license, if used in good standing, can be renewed with the consent of both parties for another term. Okay. Is that a, No, we've seen that one already. Okay, yeah. We need to... How do we get in here, actually? It's a neat-looking waterfall, I'll say that. I'm assuming the entrance might be, like, over this way, I'm assuming? Don't know too much about orcs, so being able to go to Orsinium here is, pretty interesting, at least. Oh, I just got an exotic thing. Okay. Neat. Let me see. Okay, new little pet thing for us. I'm sure I could throw that out at some point here during this, I'm assuming. But I just got this purple deer thing, so I want to keep hold of that for the moment. Looks like a number of people still around here, too. For some reason, I'm getting Heaven's Ward vibes from this. So it's kind of a interesting little bit there. Let's see, do we have like Okay, I guess all the stuff that I would need for blacksmithing what that is pretty far ahead, so not too worried about that at the moment, I guess. The Greedy Gut. Oh, we got somebody in here that will give us a quest too. I guess upstairs, I'm assuming.
First, about time. Maybe he finally sold some of those trinkets he loves so much. I ain't complaining and I ain't asking questions. I'm just glad I finally got paid. It's a good day, friend. I've got gold in my pocket and a full mug in my hand. So what can I do for you? I don't see how that's any of your business. And if you're thinking of trying to rob me, well, think again. I need this gold for my daughter. Now leave me be or I'll hit you with my mug. Oh, why didn't you just say so? Being all mysterious and scaring a person half to death? So, why are you looking for Gulag? My Trinamax deformed toe, if this gold is illegal, my Shieldhot needs her potions. Alright, let's try this. If you forget all about what we were discussing, then I might have information that will help you. Do you agree? Right. You never heard this from me, but Gulag left here a little while ago to talk to those Khajiit traders. You know, the ones who showed up recently? And if nothing else, you should be able to smell them. He wears some kind of fancy fragrance, says it keeps the spirits docile. The Khajiit sold it to him. You ask me, it smells like a dead horker left out too long in the sun. Follow that scent and it'll lead you right to him.
Huh, that's a weird way of tracking somebody, but okay. Oh, we got some role-playing going on in here. Let's see, is there upstairs? Yeah, there is, okay. I could have sworn there was a quest up here somewhere. Or maybe it's like right outside, perhaps. Or maybe there's a downstairs. Aha, okay. Or wait, yeah, this just leads back down. Okay, whatever. Let me see if it's outside then. Okay, it was outside. Okay. Ooh, that's a stinky trail.
Could you help me out?
Some Argonians begging in the streets. Sounds about right. By order of the king, all relics, heirlooms, and ancient tomes relating to the glorious heroes of the Orsinium people and the history of Hrothgar must be collected and turned over to the House of Orsinium Glories at the earliest opportunity. Goals to fill those many displays in the House of Orsinium Glories of items of historic significance. Curator Yumitha will offer a reward for every item donated to the museum. For more details and obtain a list of desired relics, inquire of Curator Yumitha at the House of Orsinium Glories in the city of Orsinium. Yeah, I guess we could talk to them. Why not? Probably need to pick up that way shrine soon, too.
Welcome. It gladdens my heart that you have an interest in the history of our land and its people. And you found the notice. Wonderful. Of course, the House of Orsinium Glories will be even more impressive once all the exhibits have been filled. Ha! I knew that was gold well spent. I've already received 20 visitors thanks to those notes. Where are my manners? Welcome to the newly established Museum of Hrothgar, authorized by the king himself. Oh, most certainly. The House of Orsinium Glories has a simple mandate. We're here to collect historic treasures related to the Orcs and the Orsinium nation. But I am a simple scholar. I have no aptitude when it comes to searching for ancient relics. I'm not one to turn away an honest helper, but before I ask you to go traipse around in search of historic treasures, why don't you take this downstairs and put it on display? It's the Agra Krun, the Blood Shield. It was recently donated to the museum by an anonymous adventurer, and I can't wait to put it on display. It will be one of our best attractions. You mean as curator? That's an interesting story. I guess you could say that I'm a city orc, born and raised in Wayrest, educated at the finest bred in academies. King Kurog and I met during his travels, and when he offered me this museum, I said yes. Oh, you mean the clan tattoo? Yes, well, I guess you could say that was a gift of sorts. I toured the various clan strongholds when I first arrived, and Chief Bosrog of the Farun clan insisted that I allow his wise woman to mark me. King wants to preserve and display the culture and history of this land. He believes that a museum is an integral component in the rebuilding of Orsinium and the establishment of the Orsinium Kingdom, and I heartily agree. The name means blood shield in the Orcish tongue. The shield belonged to the legendary shield wife, Bagrar Trollslayer. She distinguished herself as the first protector of Malakath's faithful during the time of the Balagog blood purge.
Okay, so we have the museum thing here. We actually have some bits for like some sort of museum from going into the Dwemer ruins, but I don't think it's for this type of thing. It's probably for somewhere else. Yeah, let's go ahead and put this here. When the shield wife Bagra first fought in battle, she wielded a two-handed mattock too large for her small frame. Shamed in battle, Bagra took up the sword and shield. She blushed at being forced to wield smaller weapons, and other warriors, seeing her embarrassment, mocked her. With a lighter weapon in hand, Bagra became a fury on the battlefield. The sword struck several times before her opponent could counter once. Her shield became impenetrable. She earned the title of Trollslayer. Bagra thanked Malakath for her prowess and dedicated herself becoming the defender of the faith during the Balagog blood purge. And her shield, became known as the Agra Kun, the Blood Shield. Okay. A little bit of an orc history lesson there. Well, looks like we do have a couple of, things here. But we probably have to find them, actually, so... Yeah, this wouldn't be worth it.
I appreciate your help. You wouldn't believe how much goes into getting the museum ready for visitors. Just preparing the displays was a tremendous amount of work. If you're interested, I have a lead on another piece we're seeking, Uzdavik's helm. Have you heard of the mountain called Sorrow, along the northern border of Hrothgar? According to the Burska clan's oral tradition, the helm was last seen in that area. Just be careful. The mountain and the land around it is decidedly treacherous. This one gives me chills. The helmet was worn by the legendary orc hero Uzdavik, who single-handedly slew 1,001 Redguards during the Battle of Faran Pass. Little-known fact, Uzdavik might have been a woman. For the time period, I'd say so. And even now, as Hrothgar struggles with the clashing cultures of city and stronghold, examples such as this go a long way toward making the king's point. Besides, a little scandal always attracts visitors.
Okay, so I guess over time we're gonna be finding different things for the museum here. I thought it'd be like just finding things at random, and it wouldn't be a quest attached to it each time, but this works out too. Okay, yeah, it's way north up here. But no worries to it for the moment. I'm sure there'll probably be a time when we get up that way anyways. Now I was just about to jump from here, but I don't know now. Maybe I can jump in the water right here. Oh, that's probably a bad idea. Okay, there we go. I actually like this area quite a bit. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that way shrine while we're here. Wish I wasn't sniffling as much, though. Okay, apparently... Yeah, okay, we still have to follow the, scent, I guess.
Almost enough to make this one want to stop dealing with him.
Arusha would agree, except for all the gold he gave us. He's got the luck of Joan and Jode, even if he smells
This
like
guy
a dead
hopes we are
horker.
blessed with half his luck and twice his gold, but not his scent. This is our spot. Go find your own. We will set up our stall when we're good and ready, and not a moment before. We are new to this city. Where the one we do business with goes, we do not know. But when he left us, he headed east, toward the residential district. Of course, all the districts of this city look the same to this one. Curious, are you? Our business is quite legal, rest assured. Not all Khajiit practice illicit trades, no matter what you may have heard. We sell elixirs of health, cures for illnesses, headache remedies, those sorts of things. That is a word, yes. The best for the best price. You won't find a lower price in the city, once we're actually open. But if it's gulag you seek, just follow the smell. It is quite prominent, and it lingers like unwanted house guests.
Okay. East. Okay, yeah, east is this way. I guess we'll just follow it back down this way. I don't know. Apparently up here. I'm surprised we missed this before, because I think we were up here earlier.
With the Great Shackle destroyed, has the plane meld been stopped?
Ah.
This bath is ours for as long as we want. I paid in advance.
You didn't have 2 gold pieces to rub together last time I saw you, Grulag. What changed?
Fortune happened, man. Do the same and we'll both feel better. And who might you be? Go find another bathhouse. I hired this one for the entire day.
I'll let you deal with this, Gulag, darling. I'm going to go and get something to drink.
What's this about? If you aren't here to use the baths, it must be about my tonics. Well, I can assure you, my tonics are guaranteed to cure whatever ails you. Just takes time. And multiple applications. What? I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm a loyal subject of the king. I don't have anything to do with any damn Winterborn. No, I can explain. The people of this city, I made a deal for them. Gold from the Winterborn allows me to produce my tonics at a fraction of the cost. I'm doing this for the people. The outlying clans, they're enemies of this city and our king. Their chiefs refuse to accept the king's rule. They'd rather stay stuck in their old ways and traditions. Meanwhile, the poor of this city can't afford medicine. I'm saving lives. A small price to pay for a larger gain. I've been loyal to this city since before you outsiders started arriving. You have no right to judge me. Fine. What's the use? See what happens when you just try to help? The supplies were sent to Frostbreak Fortress. That's where the Winterborn warlord, Yorfan Iceheart, plans to regroup his forces. I'm sure he's guarding the supplies personally. It's good to meet like-minded individuals. You have my thanks. The poor of this city can take comfort in knowing they can afford the tonics they need. I'll find a way to repay you. Don't you worry about that. How can I help you?
Okay, you're kind of in a weird spot there, man. Oh, another quest over here. Okay. Is it inside? I'm not sure.
Once again, welcome to Orsinium. I look forward to working with you on this grand endeavor. Ah, another traveler arrives in our grand city. Welcome, welcome. Are you one of the chosen? Do you bear the letter from the Forge Mother? I am a high priestess of Trinimac, serving in Orsinium's temple. Like you, I'm here at the request of Forge Mother Olga to help revive the ancient traditions of truth, honor, and unity. I also greet new arrivals. Tell me, how is your journey? We've received similar reports. Just one of a series of unfortunate incidents that we plan to rectify. Orsimer soldiers and even the king himself are looking into this. King Korog believes that even those who refuse his rule must be cared for. Truly, perhaps we can still recover the supplies the clans need to survive the winter. The decision to invite outsiders to our land has already reaped untold benefits. Tell me, where have the Winterborn hidden the supplies?
You located the stolen supplies. Trinimac surely has sent you to us in our time of need. Take this as a reward for helping our people. And you must present yourself to Forge Mother Olga and tell her everything. Oh, look, here she comes now.
Is this one of the outsiders who responded to my invitation, High Priestess?
Yes, Grand Forge Mother.
Thank you, Solgra. I will speak to the outsider. Come, outsider. We have much to discuss.
Okay. I ended up covering for the orc just because, I mean, I kind of understand his viewpoint of being able to get medicine for the other orcs around if they're in basically what amounts to a siege by the Winterborn in the first place. And also the fact that I'm about to go and steal the supplies back anyways, it sort of works out both in the favor of the outer clans and to be able to get the medicine as well. So, yeah, that's pretty much why I did that.
So our ambassador finally found you. Took a damn time. But you're here now, and that's what counts. Welcome to Orsinium. Amazing how fast we rebuilt the place, isn't it? Orsimer can do anything when we work together. The damn Breachmen and their foul magic. It provides the Winterborn with an unlimited number of soldiers to send against us. Even so, our soldiers have dispatched all but one of their warlords. That bastard, Yothon Iceheart. Where are the supplies? Trinimac smiles upon us then. My son, King Kurog, has already traveled to Frostbreak Fortress to deal with Warlord Iceheart directly. Without a strong leader, the Winterborn threat will fade away. You must go and tell the king about the supplies. There are two things my son can't resist. Food and battle. When he learned of Iceheart's location, he rushed to deal with the warlord personally. Help him end the threat and recover the supplies. The unification of the Orc clans depends on it. The Winterborn pose a threat to all of Hrothgar. Yothon Iceheart in particular has long been a thorn in our side. The king issued the order to invite you to our land. If the Winterborn are defeated thanks to that order, the clans will take notice. Of course, but many of our best warriors are off helping the Alliance. Besides, the other clan chiefs are too busy seeking their own glory. My son needs someone at his side who has nothing to prove. Someone without an axe to grind. Someone like you. The accursed Winterborn of the Reach. Under the Longhouse Emperors, they dominated these mountains. But the mountains belong to us now. We've driven the cowards back, but their leader, Yothon Iceheart, still lives. It's time to change that. You can find my son at the camp outside Frostbreak Fortress. It's an old Breton fort southwest of Orsinium. We've been laying siege to the place for weeks, but Iceheart and his rats have burrowed deep. Go and help my son exterminate the vermin. This is Orsinium. Don't you know our traditions? Kurog is king, the chief of our clan, and every clan far and wide. When it comes to war, he's in command. Everything else is better left to the capable skills of his mother and wives. Oh yes, and many times over, just like any other clan chief. Noroga the Huntwife, Tuga the Forgewife, Baritzal the Hearthwife, and he has a few shield wives as well. They're all fine young women. Kurog's been well matched. I've seen to that. High Priestess Solgra? Oh, we couldn't have done any of this without her. She upholds the ancient traditions, traditions we sorely need right now. With her help, we will restore the true religion of the Orsimer, the religion of Trinimac. Trinimac the warrior, the paragon. Once he was our patron, our god. He encompasses the true ideals of the Orsimer. Strength, honor, and unity. Talk to High Priestess Solgra. She speaks of Trinimac with more elegance and passion than I can manage.
Alright.
I do not wish to delay your journey. I have duties to attend to at the temple, and I know King Korag awaits you at Frostbreak Fortress. Still, in all my travels, I've never encountered so many troublesome extremists as I have here in Orsinium. I studied at the Magus Guild in Wayrest for many years before traveling across southern Tamriel. I eventually wound up in the Somerset Isles. That was where I first heard the words of Trinimac and found my true calling. I have been called to restore the Orsimer to our true destiny, to revive the ancient traditions, the ideals of truth, honor, and unity. This is Trinimac's will and desire. I have my part to play, and you have yours. Yes, my people are stubborn. They see Malakath as our protector, but nothing could be further from the truth. Malakath's passion is vengeance. We cast ourselves as victims, and this holds us back. Trinimac's light, however, can restore our glory. Followers of both Malakath and Trinimac can be prone to violence. Forge Mother Alga helps keep things civil, though I fear things will get worse before they get better. The fanatics on both sides act out of ignorance, I believe, not out of ill will. She sees the path that Trinimac has set before us. Half the wives in every clan owe her favors, and it was her influence that allowed the city temple to be dedicated to Trinimac. The king was skeptical at first, but he and a few clan chiefs eventually embraced the will of Trinimac. Most of the other chiefs remain opposed to such drastic change, however. They hold onto the old superstitions and refuse to hear the truth.
So the great debate of Trinimac and Malakath. And supposedly, in the way of Malakath, it's supposed to be that Trinimac was turned into Malakath. We should see if we can get into this house and see if there's a quest in here or not, because I'm not sure. Yep, there is. Okay. If I can figure out how to get through this place. Okay, maybe it's in another building then. Let me see. I'm not actually sure how you reach this person. Huh. Okay. Huh. Whoa there. Okay. I think we may have ended up in a Malakath temple, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it is.
Malakath's faithful could use your aid. Malakath whispered of your strength. Those who remain true to the Daedric Prince of Vengeance must band together in these difficult times. Yet they who share our faith now move against us. Winterborn raiders. Before King Kurog bottled them in Frostbreak, one group splintered from their mob. They seek the Vengeful Eye, a relic granted by the Daedric Prince himself. The splintered mob was last spotted in catacombs, untouched since the siege of Old Orsinium. When I learned this, Malakath's rage quickened in my heart. Clearly a sign. The relic is there. It must not touch Winterborn flesh. Scholars uncovered the catacombs at what they call Honor's Rest. Once inside, seek the Vengeful Eye. Return it swiftly when you find it. The stories say it was given to Malakath's champions as a sign of his favor. Only the strongest wore it, and passed it to whomever could slay the bearer. It is not. All that matters is what the Vengeful Eye represents. Malakath demands strength, despises weakness. The relic is a symbol for his followers, a holy mandate. This is why the Winterborn must never recover it. A great warrior from the Reach was said to wear it last. It's why the Winterborn scrape and paw in the catacombs. They claim Malakath demanded their ancestors' service, that they have honored the Prince of Vengeance ever since. We are Malakath's children. He tempers us in Nirn's forge, beating us against the anvil of Hrothgar. He bears no love for the Winterborn. Malakath whispers to them so they may inflict themselves upon us, so we may prove ourselves the stronger metal.
Huh, okay. What do you have to say here?
I do not know you, yet you approach with great purpose. State your intentions and let Malakath judge your worth.
Okay, they don't want to talk to me right now. I feel like maybe that wasn't intentional to have us find that spot already, but, you know, I don't know. Alright, time to visit that fortress, I guess. This city's beautiful, though, I have to say. How do I get out of here, though? That's the question. Okay, I guess I have to head, like, pretty much straight on west to get to the pathway I need to get out of here. I actually have to backtrack quite a bit here, actually. Yeah, I wouldn't survive that. Somehow I didn't take damage there, huh? Okay, we're on the right path now. We're going right by a stable, too, it looks like. Is this not a... Okay, I guess this needs to go for a little further.
Outsiders are good for business.
So I've gotten everything up to at least 35 at this point, so we are making good progress. At the moment, I'm going to go ahead and get carry capacity up to 40. So that's pretty much why we're able to stay on our steed and move around faster now, as we have at least a third of the percentage needed to be able to go around for a bit. Yeah, okay, that's the one we've been to already. we got an eye symbol. Aqueduct rock. Okay. Go ahead and see what that is. I'm assuming there's no anchors here, though. Let me see. Yeah, there's not. So we don't have to worry about that, at least. Oh, there they are. Okay. They kind of disappeared on me there for a moment. And I guess there's a journal over here? Okay. Caught a new fish. So Bonnie has no idea how Orsinium works. Use her to crack the King's Corner Club. Put her near the safe, got what's inside, then threw the clueless Sabani fish to the guard. She gets the blame. Gotta get the goods. All that work for an ugly mug. No fence will touch this. Need to set up a meet with STM at the Greedy God. She'll buy anything, stashing this north of Aqueduct Rock until things settle. X Aqueduct Legs, Narrow Tree, Grey Serpent. Okay, I guess those are the legs. There's the tree. This is the serpent. No idea why they use such a difficult lock to protect this hideous mug. Looks like it's made of Peter. Sentimental value. I'll return to camp soon. I can't wait to meet your friends in the Thieves Guild. But for now, we're going to go ahead and leave that alone. We're actually gaining quite a number of quests at this point. Got a bear. There was a bear too that I didn't even see. Gonna try and gain this way shrine over here. Guess we'll just go through the water. Hopefully it's not gonna pull me away or something. Yeah, it looks like we're good. The place seems to have a little bit of a storm coming along, it looks like.
What?
Look at those catapults fly. I'm amazed the towers can withstand the punishment. The Bretons must have used orc crafters, and they built that place to last. But never fear, the Winterborn won't have a fort to protect them for much longer. Kirog summoned the chiefs of Hrothgar to besiege the Winterborn. One of our biggest problems are those Briarheart monstrosities. For every one we kill, 2 more take its place. I know there's a solution, but damn if it doesn't keep eluding us. We need to get inside the fort, find out where they're spawning those abominations. But the damn harpies, we can't walk 5 steps without becoming bird food. Siege Commander Dolph's working on a plan. I hope it's a good one, for all our sakes. This is the Winterborn's final stand. We destroy the Briarhearts, while Kirog deals with their warlord, Iceheart. If we succeed, Kirog will have ended a threat that has plagued us for far too long. Maybe then I'll consider accepting him as our king. Surprising, isn't it?
We're pretty sure they're all connected through the Hag Ravens, or whatever you call those ugly old hags. It wouldn't surprise me if the Briarhearts are also their creation. They're all violent, a lot of them. The Briarheart warriors are like the undead. Worse, they talk to each other, think on their own, behave just like any other soldier. But there's no way they're alive. Not with half their chests hanging wide open. I guess you haven't experienced the Winterborn raid yet. You can actually see their foul hearts beating inside their open chests. Except they aren't hearts at all. More like some sort of malignant growth. It's unsettling to see, to say the least. You can say that. It started when he claimed the title of king. Many chiefs aren't ready to bend their knee to Kurog. It's not the orc way. But Kurog knows how to conduct a battle. Look around. No clan could muster a force such as this. Kurog believes that the orcs need a united kingdom. We've banded together to defend our land. Beyond that, we'll see. The Winterborn have been ransacking Hrothgar for years. At least Kurog has brought us together to try to put an end to that. Perhaps. But tradition sometimes is too high a wall to climb over. We're a proud and stubborn people. New ideas would frighten us. And Kurog is full of new ideas. A new city, a new god. It's more than many of us can take. But if he wins the day...
Let's go and talk to Kurog over here.
I want all the soldiers from all of the clans to circle the fort. Iceheart won't escape from me this time.
Our soldiers know what to do, Kurog. You can count on that.
Then maybe this victory will finally convince you and the other chiefs to fully accept my claim to the throne.
A book.
Do you always just barge into the king's tent without so much as a by your leave? Who in the name of First Forge do you think you are, troll breath? So, you're one of the outsiders my mother's been harping about. I'm Kurog, king of the Orsimer. Welcome to my war. Your timing's perfect. I'm just finishing this damn fine leg of chubloon. You hungry? I do enjoy a good meal before a fight. It's a good thing that that's where we're going, then. This siege was taking too long anyway. Your Fawn Iceheart is the last of the Winterborn warlords. And frankly, I'm ready to be done with him. He knows we're coming, so I'm expecting a good fight. You bet your arse I told him we were coming. Fair's fair. And it probably scared the ice water out of his veins. I want to see you in action. You lead, I'll follow. Now, let's go kill old Iceheart. Then we can return to Orsinium and feast. We need to find a way into that fort to get to Iceheart. Talk to the siege commanders and see if they can get us inside.
Alright. Looks like we have the king themselves following us this time. I think for now this is a good spot to end the video, so next time we're going to go ahead and siege against this castle and see how it goes for us.